Good evening, good afternoon, good night. It is the 28th of September in the year of the 2025. Welcome to the circus. It is Sunday, 12 p.m. local time. We're making snap pants, damn it. Welcome. I'm your host, Phoenix Electra. Loki's here to my right. No, here he is. Little man is not a floor cat. He is a perch cat. Tried to get some cat seats set up. They like them so we'll see what happens because, as we all know, performing with cats and small children may lead to questionable outcomes. So embark upon at your own risk and peril. I should check the chat works. How is everyone doing? There are plenty of seats under the tent. Pile on in, grab a project. I'm feeling fancy. I've got Mountain Dew for this morning. Oh, no, it is technically this afternoon, Phoenix, but you need to stand and do this better. All right. No, can we All right. Yes, chat rumble works. Oh, Phoenix, are we live? Did we grab a device to make sure we were live? Why would we? Who said we were smart streamers? All right, chat times 2. So far, so good. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Brilliant. We are live. There's cats. There's a chat. How is everyone doing? Well, right now we're just piling on in, and wow, someone has piled his fanny on in. It's a good thing I wasn't ready to start sewing anything yet, because oh my goodness. All right, let me get the mic a little bit closer to my face. Hey, dude. It's not time for snacks yet. All right. I set some leaves free, sort of free. I dropped one. All right, there's another one somewhere. Let me hold these up closer. These are ones, some of them. Oh yeah, the red maple one, that was a group project. Some of these were group projects. Some of these I stitched just for my sheer own pleasure of the stitching experience. So let me see what's going on here. What? You know, boys, it's not time anywhere near readiness. What? There's not. All right. I set up cute seats and weird. All right, what else? Let's look at this. Let's ooh and ah about how great my stitching is, please. I should have moved the microphone so it was just more than a looking experience, but too tough cookies, toots. So I have been thinking about tearaway pants, well, since the 90s, off and on. Because if I had a pair, it's been a really long time, and I can't remember if that was one of those things that I wanted but never had. It doesn't matter now because Phoenix, don't stand up yet. You gotta show off your pants and the stuff that I prepped yesterday. Is this pants? No, that's extra material. Here is one pant leg for definitely. Okay, so tearaway pants. What do you have to think about? What did I have to think about? I need this inseam to be fully attached, but open at the sides, like the wraparound fisherman pants that we stitched a while ago on the 101 when we were in another incarnation. We stitched those, and they're super easy. You can go back and watch it. I don't know when it was, but so. Oh, Phoenix, be a good, responsible host and let everyone know. All right, so we're gonna move the microphone and be fancy. All right, one in the center part of the leg is attached because I cut it on the fold because I could. You could make this different pieces if you wanted to. I don't care. You can make and dress yourself how you choose. This is what I'm doing. So I have one of these pieces. Actually, I have two of them because I fortunately have two legs and I prefer both of them to be covered. So here is the outside, and I have a piece of some pre-made foldy stuffy that's got little folded bits at the top and the bottom. I can't remember what it's called. I pinned it all down because this is the piece where I am at some point going to, hello software, welcome, welcome. That looks good, right? We're working on it. This is going to need to be stitched, hand stitched, the snaps on, folded over, and then on the opposite side, because one of them's going to be on the inside, so it doesn't matter if it's different colors, whatever. And then because in the Gopnik style, I should have a head for a second. Let me not just be the headless phoenix, but I know that is a look. Oh, in the Adidas style-esque, and because we have stuff to make stuff amazingly over the top, so might as well use it because it's languishing in our collection and I need stuff to be used up, but tastefully. So I have 3 different ribbons, a peachy one that's a little half an inch, a 1/4 inch creamy, a crew eggshell, whatever the heck you want to call that color, and then a slightly darker toned peachy color. So I'm going to sew the parts that are pinned down first. Make sure sew that down twice. We're sewing everything extra because tearaway pants, these are going to take a lot of abuse and attention because the act of tearing them off is going to be great. So super reinforced threads when I get to sewing the snaps on, but that's hand sewing. I have the ones from, like, you remember the ones that are pressed on? I have a love-hate relationship with them. I keep toying back and forth about using them, but my success rate of getting them in pretty shitty. And I don't want to ruin my pants by making holes in them if the tool fails. So we're gonna hand sew them, but first I need to sew all of these pieces down. Did I bring a pin cushion? All right, I have a magnetic pin block that also doubles as my Blammo super awesome keep your favorite feet at hand's reach magnetic presser holder honor that will today also double as my pin cushion. All right, let's get stitching, and I'm putting this part on first. I don't know, just because it made sense in my brain to do it this way first. But no, I want to get this on, do the top stitching on the section that will be top stitched, and then sew the snaps on, because then when I sew the other side down, that's going to cover. Oh, Mike, hey, did you just need a good roll around there? I know, it's been a while. Where was I? We were stitching this seam down, and I was blabbering on about something. Oh, right, because on the one side, it's going to be the top to hold everything down, and then on the opposite side, the fatty snap side is going to be the top stitch contrast layer, so you'll get that two-tone, a little of this, a little of that over the topness. Oh, there's the mic. I have a blind spot in my vision sometimes. Not a literal blind spot, but you know, like in your car where you've got a spot where you just have a hard time seeing. One of them's. Oh wow, we are sucking balls. We were doing so good, Phoenix. All right, I will try to do better. Oh, what is wrong? I'm tempted to change threads and restitch all of this. I'm going to unrip it. No, but we're going to stitch on top of it and figure out what was wrong. Absolutely, because we can do better than this. Is it just the bobbin or is it my tension? I'm grumpy because there are thread rumples and bumples. Something just doesn't look nice, and my gotten to this point where it can't just look pretty. It needs to be, we need to work on how well we're doing it, because that is also a piece of the journey. The practice part, where natural talent only gets you so far. The person who does the time to do the work takes the time to do the work. All right. Enough mental mastications in the morning. No, we're not in morning. I don't know. Ugh. Phoenix, it's too early in the show. Feels like everything is doom and gloom. Is this one just a little... Do I need a little bit more weight? Let's double stitch this again. I'm just restitching over everything. Oh, did you hear that? Pardon me, I was driving really slow just to listen to the sounds of the machine, and she was telling me, Phoenix, you be's fluffing something up. Is there something wrong with the bobbin? No, we are freewheeling down there. We'll reload it, retest. All right, re-engage into shuttle. Let's change the thread. I didn't feel like doing this variegated color anyway. The problem is, what do we feel like doing next? If it is not this one, I say. I don't know, but let's be good. This cone has got this magical spot in the bottom that if you don't rip it out, you can wind your thread back up so it doesn't get caught, which is a marginal improvement to the old-fashioned hooks on the top. Phoenix, you need thread. You are babbling like a brook. Let's see how this one goes. Blue, black, I don't know. Where's the end? Phoenix, if you can't find it, the end of the show will be very soon. I know, what's he doing outside? You are in trouble from being outside without being fully kitted out for safety, dude, because there's a little cat who is quite the fence jumper. It's troublesome because there's other housed cats who roam around freely and they've been getting into fights, and then there's the unhoused cats and they also get into fights, so we can't have none of that. Alright, let me get this threaded slightly. Happy little stitches. Yes. They are only happy ones. Well, yeah, yes. Alright, let's try this color and see if the U will be for a better experience for all of us. And the fabric for these snap pants is this super soft, squishy, nice, very tactile velour. Far warm, far nice. I like them. I'm gonna love these very much. Let me free the threads that do not need to be. No, you're right, little dude. We can't force it, because if we force it, it feels forced. Alright, can we stitch? Because that really is the main point. Phoenix being able to make jokes, not why people show up. The question is, can she sew? So far, so good. Alright, happy little stitches. Happy little stitches. Yep, sit up straight, tuck your pelvis, tuck your ribs. The hard part is don't crane your neck like a yucky. Alright, let's take our feet off the pedals and start from scratch. Hooky dicky. Alright. Much, much better. Something's still jumping, but stitches marginally less shitty than previously, so we're gonna go with this version. Do I need a little bit more weight in here? We'll just add another magnet to the stack. Alright, we're back in stitches again. Something's wrong with the tension somewhere, but we'll figure it out later. We'll get there. We're gonna stitch over these 5 bajillion times, so it's all gonna be fine. We're gonna do all the decorations. I'm doing all of the decorations-ish while the garment's flat, because the easy part is going to be when we attach the 2 legs to make one pair of pants. Hey, Loki love. Yeah, you visiting with Wolfie over there? Are you gonna sit in the window and be cute with me? Oh, hello, Loki. Yes, 2 of 3. We got some cats. There's a Loki. Good job, sweet man. Because stitching's always better when there's cats to hand. Alright. Around, actually, straight we go. this part of the leg is basically just a straight line. So I took another pair of pants, the black and, no, they're gray and purple, laid them out, cut some rough shapes, and was like, yeah, we're just going to go with it. We'll fix, if we need to add a waistband or some leg cuffs, we'll do that. We'll figure that out. The base shape is pants, and they need to open at the side. So cutting on the fold, why sew a seam when you don't have to? And now I can save all that extra stitching for making the sides, the fancy part, the most amazing snap that Phoenix can construct. I am recalling though, we've yet to do a gluing project this year. And if we're going to do one, Phoenix has got to hurry up because that requires a very, very well ventilated area. There's examples. In the recesses of the lore of Phoenix and E6000. Yikes. Alright, but enough with that. Here we are, stitching away. Alright, I'm just going to stitch this once because there's going to be a layer of top stitching. And we've got there's quite a bit of stitching in front of us. Alright, snippity-doo-dah. So this pink layer, done. There is the top where my buttocks and waist is going to be sitting, and now I need to do the same to this brown side. Contrasting colors, yes, I was shopping my stash. One of these you're going to see on one side, and the other one is going to be folded over on the inside, and you're not going to, it's not going to be visible, so it doesn't matter. And again, I need more beautiful stuff that's in a finished form and not in pieces. Let's go with that excuse, Phoenix. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright. Clump, clump, clump. What do you do? Oh, you're not going outside right now, dude. It's too cold. Actually, and it's too smoky because very fortunate have we been with forest fire smoke. And then there's days like today that kind of makes up for a whole awesome, nice summer, but we're not quite at no, we're nowhere near apocalyptic smoke level, so really can't complain. Don't hold your shoulders up by your ears, Phoenix. We're not doing handstands right now. Right down this next line. Then we're going to switch to the decorating layer because the part after that should be stitching down the snaps. But I don't know if everybody wants to sit and watch me hand sew snaps for an hour. We can do one. I thought about having that part done and then just demonstrating one, and I did neither. And here we are with where we're at. I think that what is this, like hem facing? It's 2 inches wide, has a 1/4 inch fold at the top and the bottom of the strip, and constructed from bias strips. This is good. The fabric isn't going to fray. This is just to have a layer to sew the snaps onto, so that if I needed to replace or reinforce a snap, it's easy to get to. And all the fancy tracksuit pants, why, if you can do some, why not do all of it? Which is also why I was considering doing the fancy looking puncher snaps, but if I did that on a strip, then you weren't going to be able to see them in a way that was going to make them work. So I really like them, but in practice and my enjoyment of making them work is not high. I don't like it. All right, Phoenix, let's just sew for a second. Oh, hey. All right, your second of quiet sewing is now over. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope your food cooking has been good, your making has been marvelous, and all that jazz. Snap pants. Awesome. All right. Well, where's my other pant leg? Because this is one. I guess it doesn't matter which side. Okay, I think the brown is going to be the fold over to the inside side. Yes. So what I'm going to do now is just stretch everything gently along the seam so that it all folds nicely to one direction. Perfect. And I'm going to leave this part open because now we get to sew lines and lines of ribbon down because it's ribbon, yo. So I thought to do let's see here, where are we on camera? Here's good. A skinny peach, hey dude, where did you steal my ribbon to? Where's everything going? Okay, there we are. Oh, you are working on repairing a game console while listening and watching you. Yeah, you may not respond as much for him. That's okay. That's completely 100% all right. And as I mentioned before, we're here for the workers and lurkers, for the doers, because sometimes you just want to sit down and hang out and pipe in every once in a while when you're doing stuff, and you don't need to. we're here for the chat who doesn't need to feel like they need to chat. I'm here to just keep you company. All right, Phoenix, where were you going with this? Okay, narrow. Oh, narrow peach, ecru, chunky peach. Then we'll repeat with the ecru and the narrow peach. Phoenix, did you measure and hope you have enough? Nope. So we're just gonna see what happens. It's just pants. Who cares? And the only one at the moment who needs to wear my pants is me. So take that. All right. I'm going to sew relatively close to where I just left off stitching. These are just for decorations. I am... should we do 2 rows of stitching just to be extra? I don't know yet. So let's just start your stitches. All right. Yes, Mr. Singer. Trim everything back nicely. We want only tidy ends and to remember where all of the parts belong. All right. Here we go. I think we are in stitches now. Yeah, I can't even. Phoenix, you've got so much stuff. You just need to keep making over the top amazing things and living out your Gopnik Adidas 90s dreams. You know, it would probably help if I actually took the time to press me. Phoenix, we might actually take out the iron for this one, just to press the ribbons down so that everything lays just nice and smoothly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said we were going to do. That I'm sticking to my word. 5 rows, because we can't do 3, and an odd number is more aesthetically pleasing to the eye than an even number. And because I've got a lot of ribbon and just want to throw all the shit at the project. And that might not be the way you make it. That's cool. You can make it however you want. The only one who has to like it is you. Unless you make to sell, in which case, disregard. Alright, Phoenix, there's the one. I'm getting myself lost in my ribbons. There's the spool that I'm stitching off of first. I wonder where there is another pair of pants. I cut 2, I pinned 2. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. And now that I'm looking at this, I think 2 rows of stitches, just because if we're going to be extra little, why not be extra a lot? These ribbons will be very reinforced. And I can give my brain a place to stew about the mummer's necklace and this reinforced bralette thingy-majiggy. Oh, right now, Phoenix. Right now, focus on applying trim to project because you missed some sections here. All right. Oh. Heyo, I think I live in a campfire. Ooh, Phoenix, your stitches are getting shiza again. Alright. Alright, I'm going to do a quick back stitch. I really kind of wish I had the other leg so I could do all the... Phoenix, you're not going to run out, and it doesn't matter, and you weren't supposed to snip that side. Alright. Back, down the other side. I'm going to back stitch again. Or do I want to just... How close? No, that's fine. Alright. I'm going to stitch very closely the next row. No, it's alright. We don't need an existential crisis on lace sew attachment. It's not that complicated. readjust. All right. Remember, if I forget, I put the ribbon I'm not using in front of me on the right-hand side. Thanks, Chad. All right. Back to our task at hand. I'm pretending that I'm sewing in straight lines. It's kind of just smoke and mirrors of roundly, generally straightish. Okay. I continue to fuss with it because the material is a little bit heavy and it's dragging on the feed dog, so it's making things crinkle a little bit. So just pretending I do want to sew that orange one a second time. Okay, we can do that next. Just smash that project to the done list. Just going to do this white one a single time because it's more narrow. More. All right, let me unspool a little bit. Something. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's some of it is getting this like ripply texture. I don't know whether fabric, the weight of it is dragging on the feed dogs or whatever, but I'm not going to stress about it. I'll just stitch everything twice, make sure everything's all the trims well reinforced, and I'm just not going to. Oh, Phoenix. Don't drift over the ledge. Oh, right, because it... What? Where are you yelling from? Are you... Alright, sorry. Distracted by little man yelling from... I'm guessing the other room, because... And I was paying attention to the weight of the fabric that was in my lap, but completely neglecting the heap in front of me. So that's where the drag was coming from. Those coefficients of friction. Okay, this time I'm going to trim the ribbon, but not to the thread, because I'm just going to drive back the path I was on, more mindful. So let's just heap it over our shoulder like a continental soldier does. Your ears hang low. Do your boobs hang low? Do you tie them to and fro? Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? Wow, that was... I apologize for not remembering the words and the aural assault. Phoenix, just make sure your stitches are good, because right now you are marginally questionable at best. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that. We're just doing everything high contrast. Oh, that's right. He's little man is yelling to the outside because pruning is happening. I'm not ready. I saw 39 on the nighttime temperature possible coming up. Yeah, I'm not ready. I guess it is almost October, isn't it? Well, fluff me. And I'm also glad I don't have a giant, big deadline costume project. Just also kind of like I could, but really my deadline project is that necklace that I'm like procrastinating because I'm like, oh, but that arrow petticoat isn't done. But it's like Phoenix, that goes in little pieces. You could just finish the one you're on that you started because you didn't want to work on the other project. Finish that one, then just get the giant lit magnifying glass and work on the crochet motifs for that necklace because they don't exist if you don't make them. We'll get back to it. A whole hour. Wow, we have rambled on. Hello, Synth Tracks Snap Pants. Oh, not much. It's Diet Mountain Dew time. I know, we got this harvest colored, like pumpkin spice print flowers that we're gonna do our own knockoff Circus Adi Bloss track pants because why not track pants? How are you, good sir? Thank you so much for playing my song on Friday. Oh. Yeah, the construction pretty easy. Just trying to take a hot second to think about the engineering of snap pants, a little bit of forethought, and fortunately, your girl's got materials for days. How's your games been? Are you enjoying your autumn out in back out east? Oh man, but good times. Oh, you're so lucky you missed the smoke. And so Portland drove down some of their protesters to protest at one of the federal buildings in Eugene this past week. Ugh, Oregon, Kotek, we don't need you. But the things that have been happening in Portland are the way they're like, law enforcement will help, we'll do all these things. People who live there, we're Portland 911. Yeah, we don't respond to calls for local service calls in this block. Could you please move to someplace where noise ordinance? No, we don't enforce those around here. What are you talking about? Synth tracks. It's nice out here. You heard a bunch of people in Eugene are getting arrested. They deserve it. The stuff that I've seen, there's folks who are generally exercising their civil right to gather and protest. Yes, that is happening. However, there absolutely also is criminal activity occurring. So it's real, man. It's not a tinfoil hat moment. But the way I feel thinking about some of these things, maybe I should just. Oh my god. Okay, Phoenix, slow your brain. We will construct a silver hat and pretend that it's tinfoil. Just for these moments. Yeah, there's the 4 months straight, or no, since April, every night up in Portland, and the noise, the pepper bombs, the all of the stuff that the detention center is across the street from a school, and where folks like legitimately live and are being tormented in their own hellish torture every night. Oh, so bad. So gross. Oh, okay, don't get mad. We're having happy stitches. Oh, since you were teaching the bars back when the COVID Floyd shit was happening, and they are super violent, but not at all, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you were in the Billy the Beast. Oh, that's right. And then thinking of that, the grumpiness, because I guess October 4th, 14th, whatever. Of course, Phoenix. This is not a news channel. We're only here for the conspiracies of it all. But the National Charlie Kirk Day of Remembrance or whatever just happens to be on St. Floyd's birthday. Oh. These pants are magic. Let's see how awesome are the first goings of our faux circus D-Dobla trim. I would say I've sound worse. Holy what just happened? 60 Rumble, you guys. My Rumble, my favorite workers and lurkers. Oh, it's I am about to be a circus Armenian, right? They are going to be snapping. I'm going to be popping, snap, crackling, and popping in these pants. Should we like do some popping and locking? I'm not really. I'm just beating Mike up. Mike, who said you could do that? No, get back here. Yeah, we've got a little bit more. Oh, hell. Okay, and we are being in feline. No, I need a better. Hello. I'm being forcibly obstructed from sewing right now. Would you like to say anything to your fans? Do you have would do you have anything that you'd like to say right meow? No. We could open the snap. No, it's not time yet. We're doing pretty good with fannies and seats at the circus though. Good work. Thank you all for being good snitches about how awesome the stitches are, and the cats. Always the cats. Cats like. Yeah, right. Yes, little man's like, come on. Could you? Performing with cats, I only participate in if you are truly, truly foolish. All right, so now there's the fat peach we did. And we'll. All right, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in a little bit. I know, because we will open up the concession stand eventually. Because I do have the snacks nearby. I don't need to call in for bipedal reinforcements to fetch snacks from the snack room. From the Department of Snacks. Yeah, weather's nice. Smoke and air, not so much, but just because some giant conflagration fire thing is also happening, because, oh, gross. Tina, oh, the Portland police guy just looks absolutely cooked. Like so hear me out. People get to do whatever they want, but if men want to just be like men, can we just stop emasculating them? Like, it's okay if everybody gets to exist. Can we just let men be men? And all right, enough of that. We don't have our Canadian representatives because, whoa, Canada, you, no beer, no mail, no speech. Ostriches questionable? Question mark. I don't want to be a Canadian. Oh, Phoenix. You opened your mouth. All right. I'll get back to stitching. No, I do need to slow down just a little bit. We're driving a little fast here. Like the... There we go. Alright. The colors of these ribbon... Oh, they're starting to show up on the camera. Oh, the Phoenix DDoS. Snap pants of the 21st century. Because I did a perusal. I guess they are still making them marketed as like basketball pants. Like, there's some cheap ones from Walmart, and then there's some like $100 pairs from fancier outlets. So I'm glad they do still exist, but I'm definitely not buying a pair. Oh my gosh. Let me show... I need to stand up for a second. How cute is this cat? You don't need to yell. Oh my god. Since when I think of Snap Pants for some reason, I think of corn. Oh, that's... Yep. That too. Was he wearing those? The Adidas Snap Pants or some shit? Well, we'll have to look. I need to sew the whiskers and figure out if this is going to be a black cat with a white face. But so excited. And then we still have the bat and the bonus witches boots. I think so, because the Adidas in that time, oh, they were so popular. Oh, the lore. The sweatsuit of the authentic Gopnik. Back on break from repairs. Awesome. I hope the repairs went successfully. I am still stitching stripes for the... What was it? Phoenix? It must not have been that good if it fell out of your head already. Oh, the Phoenix DDoS. Our Phoenix DDoS pants. Where we have 5 stripes because we are super suave. Let's clean up. Clean up to go. Yeah. Oh, lots of cleanup to go. Yes. You take out all the things to do like a 5-minute repair, and then there's all of the things that have to get put back. And then sometimes, depending on what it is, you have to like remember to let it cool off because you can't like put it away as soon as you're done with it. All right, next, let's trim this back, go down. I know, I was thinking somebody was selling lamp work, making stuff. Kind of, I wonder, I just want to solder, but I don't do any of those things. So, like, Phoenix, you don't even know what you're talking about. I am kind of like questioning my choice. Where is the other pant leg? Where did the pant leg fairy steal a pant leg to? No, that's the uncut fabric. Where did my pant leg go? Where could it be? Oh, yeah. Oh, software, you did try Collins Street Bakery fruit cake last week. Oh, I hope you enjoy it as much as we do here at the circus. Oh, yeah. You think you don't like fruitcake, and then there's Collins Street Bakery fruitcake. It's kind of an American institution, dare I say. Ah, yay! I can't. Oh, you thought it was okay, but may not like fruitcakes, unfortunately. That is also a thing. It's fair. They are dense, and the candied cherries like that's okay, but the coffee was really good. Well, all right, good coffee isn't that's probably the most important point. All right. That's okay. That just means more fruitcake for me. But thanks for trying again. Ooh, slow down. Trying to decrease my coefficient by driving a little bit more slowly so that our fabric doesn't pull so much. But where's that light? Is it across the room somewhere? This is gonna bug me because where did the pants leg fairy go? Or the pants less fairy? I'm not sure. Software cook, you need to. Oh, right, let's summon the corny one. We'll try. Oh, please. We need some more funny, because on my list of mental machinations, there was all sorts of software just relaxing on Sunday. Sith, how are you? Yes, chat is chatting it up, which is always great. All right. I guess I have 2 more rows of trim to stitch on this one before I really need to know where that other pants leg is. Oh, chilling and planning in the shadows. Fun, planning. Yay, it sounds like things are going well. So we'll take the good things, because, what a disaster. I need to go back and look. I have... Oh, do you think that pregnant ladies really were that... were really that foolish that they were videoing themselves overdosing on acetaminophen? Were these acts, or were these people like really? I, spooky shadows. Uh, oh no. Okay. No, chat is completely alliterative with the S's right now that are participating, and Phoenix needs to slow down because I see S and I put in one, and it's actually the other one chatting. All right, Phoenix, stop with that maniacal laugh, because Dove was outside. We were listening to a program on two different devices, but the same thing, but they were not synced up together. Okay, long story short. So I hear him from outside, and it's this like cackly, horrible, like, what is this lady that neighbors are going to think we're crazy? Oh, Poppington has been summoned. Corn Pop, welcome to Snap Pants Day. It happened. Oh my goodness. What a perfect day to pop in, because at some point Phoenix will be needing to sew down poppers. Oh, Corn Pop has been summoned. May our jokes be answered. May we hopefully not mictrate in our pants. That means to pee. The Corn Pop, the popster, the one, the only, can do absolutely nothing wrong. Corn Pop himself. All right, let me trim this. We have three rows of piping for the Phoenix DDoS snap pants trim, because the part that was awesome, not only did they snap, but it was the stripes going down the leg. So why stop at 3 when we're going to do 5? Yes, Corn Pop, Rumble's funkiest DJ. Indeed, indeed. All right, now I'm going to repeat white, and then the skinny peach, and then I really... Oh, Phoenix! They were right behind you the whole time. Safely out of the way so you wouldn't roll on them. Okay, let me pause, catch up on the other side, just to make sure, for my own brain's sake, that we don't run out of trim, and I've got enough to at least be balanced and then make second plans if I need to. I don't think I do, but I need that security of these. Oh my gosh, look at the inside of these pants. They are so soft. They're like wearing a blanket on my legs. Oh yeah, Cynthia, also so humble. So, yep, so. Yeah, I'm not going to force, we're not going to work on our song today, the song lyrics. I have to review the words, then we can get back to that. Oh, dancing. Oh, yes. I keep trying to, everybody's got such great emotes, so I'm like trying to at least up my emote game a little bit. The little things. Oh, what else was on my list of disasters? Oh, Phoenix, talk to the microphone, not over your shoulder. Pins on my magnetic pinner board. Oh, actually, no, he might be listening. Never mind. I'll tell you later how it... Oh, Phoenix. Alright, I'm being crooked and my stitches are being all wobbly. Let's make this better. We're trying to sew straight lines here. Darn it, we're not sewing all curvy. We don't want scurvy Eat your vitamin C, kids. This is not advice or medical recommendations. Consult your own qualified provider. The clown doctor is not your doctor. All right, software. You enjoy your misadventures. Ooh, that's right. We're talking and yammering. Time for another sip of Mountain Dew Diet. All right. Because we're not cool enough to have push button stuff. No, Phoenix, it doesn't matter. You're you because you're simple. So simple that I didn't realize that GIMP had made it so much easier to make lettering changes and to add the drop shadow effect, because the last time I looked it was like, double your picture and then move the other layer and do all this stuff. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I want to be cool and have drop shadows, but I don't feel like spending all that time doing the work. And patiently, I didn't. And then lo and behold, now they've got these little drop boxes. So Phoenix feeling all fancy, like it's 2000 and you're playing with Adobe for the first time, is Phoenix playing with GIMP. Like, drop shadow, we're part of the cool kid club now. Look what we can do, Mom. So stay tuned, because more horrible thumbnails brought to you by Phoenix coming your way. Oh, I don't have any bobbin thread in here. Well, that happened about 20 inches ago, Phoenix. All right, let's try this again here. Because we need to be sewing with thread, not like in the Emperor's New Clothes. We need real thread. Man, oh man, if you were just so... Is there a nudity thing in Rumble, or is it just sex? Like, could you stream with your boobs out? Not that say I know that would be one of those, like, Phoenix, they're gonna pay you. Don't even think about that, because people are gonna want you to keep your tatas covered. But I haven't reviewed the. Not that I'm gonna do it, but I'm just curious. It's been a while, and I'm curious. Is it sex or nudity? Oh, did I bring that over so I could make a joke and then I misplaced it? Yes. Alright, I've got a knot in my bobbin thread, so I'm just trying to free the moorings, because we ain't be stitching when we're all caught up in the riggins like this. We need to be free. The spools need to be freewheeling. There we go. Oh, you think they allow artistic nudity to a point, but nothing gratuitous, of course. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Like, what? Oh, you tread the line of that sometimes, right? Yours. Just blame it on the AI. Sorry, Rumble. AI didn't read the TOS well enough when it was generating these images. Hey, dude. Yeah, oh, there it is. I don't know. We'll just have to keep our eye on it. All right. Going back to the repair shop mode. Alrighty. Oh my god, thinking there is a British show called The Repair Shop, and I kind of really like it sometimes, but one of the former hosts, presenters, Jay Blade, is alleged of 2 counts of sexual misconduct of some variety. And with UK stuff, when I hear that, I don't know what to think, because they are known to have harbored bad actors. So Are these false? Is he being Me Too'd? Are these real allegations? Is this even worse than what I'd like to know? I don't know yet. But brought to you by UK, where thought crime is real. We've let the invaders in. We've bent over backwards and said, yes, please. We'll take that again. We're really good at bending over and surrendering, I'm told. This is not their first time that they've participated in behavior like this. And they're an island that's outnumbered. But we're also doing... Oh, what did we... Oh, that's... Okay, so last night we were trolling around on the tubes and found this like segments from a TV series that was never made that had Dan Aykroyd and Fran Drescher and like the list was a mile long, but it was kind of really funny, which I'm marginally sad that it did not come to fruition, but brought to you by the CCPD. I was like, huh. And I just thought that was very... yeah, all right. That was neither here nor there. Tinfoil hat Phoenix at your service. And no, but could never mind, Phoenix, we already know the answer to that question. Yes, they are. Ooh, who do we think the malign actor with the 100,000 mobile SIM card thingamajiggy SIM servers? But Dan Aykroyd's. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dan. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think he was running on the roids. Was he on the special juice? Just like, how can he be lying? The Rock, you've been on super physiologic doses of testosterone. You needed to come off. You grossly downsized. You might still be probably on normal physiologic doses of testosterone for TRT men, but what's touching me there? Don't be gaslighting your fans saying that you've never done testosterone, because you're a freaking liar. Oh, that's how you pronounce his name. That's funny. Not sure why, but it is what you do. There's nothing wrong with that. Quite amusing. And oh, and after these are going to be... So then the other layer is going to have the pink where the snaps out. The snap lady part lines up to meet the snap man part. Because we're not going to misgender our snaps around here. There's a lady part and there's a boy part. And if the two ladies don't meet up and the two men part don't meet up, a snap doesn't happen. So we're not going to misalign our snaps. Oh, it just made me laugh, the CCP part, and then there was like, it was the CCPD, like the way they said it though. Oh, it just made my brain tickle of like, the communist propaganda even back then. Oh, Tina Kotek, your press conference yesterday was so gross. We don't need your help, Mr. President. Oh, we've got the best part of the city. Yeah, where you're... Okay, I can't get me... Oh, No, I can get mad. Oh, and and even funnier. Why this best in small government fiscal responsibility or whatever thing award that's given to Canadian and US cities. Like, who what does American small town fiscal responsibility have to do with Canadian small town fiscal responsibility that you deserve some pat on the back even though you are full of over bloated bullshit? Oregon, where private industry built zero did, did not experience growth. Where did growth happen in Oregon? Government jobs. Fancy that. And oh, this is good. So wish I had the presser. There is a Oregon is it a behavioral health organization, something with alleged ties to, yup, you guessed it, none other than Trendagua. D'Agua, is it? I said there. It doesn't. We're just gonna go with the Trendagua, and yeah, that huge alleged TDA money laundering through the guise of behavioral health services, which is like counseling, and that is through the state Medicaid. Whitebird or Cahoots? I don't. I think this was up in Portland. Now I'm gonna have to. There's that. Oh, that's right. Because there's allegations that they're participating in harm reduction. I forgot about that. I will need to look. I'll have to get back on that one. I haven't looked into that one in a while. Because, yeah, I thought Whitebird was, like, allegedly doing funny business, too. And because it appears, at least in Portland, I can't speak to occurrences at other federal ICE buildings. Oh! Oh, no! I heard this story and I thought it was a joke, but when I heard it reported in this fashion again yesterday on the S2 Underground's channel on YouTube on The Wire, I was like, all right, this is where, oh God, it's too good. So, Ice-T is touring right now. Where did his tour bus with all of his branding roll up into over the weekend? Yup, you guessed it. The one, the only, the Portland. Do you know what yeah, let's go with rabid individuals up in Portland. They saw ice and allegedly vandalized his tour bus because just seeing the words ice was enough to get the blood a-boiling, and they forgot to see the giant T for iced tea, or whether it was the t-shirts with the ice on them, and I'd heard about Ice-T's bus being vandalized, and I'd heard that it was well, yeah, with folks who were who wanted to had crime in their agenda. I thought it was a joke, but no. Even Ice-T wasn't spared the ravages. So again, we're making snap pants to bring us back to the 90s because I'm nostalgic for last century. I'm nostalgic for 2 centuries ago. Because in my head, when I think of last century, the first one that comes up is the 1800s, not the 1900s. It's bullshit about stuff that happened at the end of the last century. The 20th century makes me marginally grumpy. All right. I am, again, sewing the cover layer to so that there's no raw edge. Not that this fabric was going to cover, but I wanted this fabric so I could sew the snappies onto. Once I get this one done, I'll repeat the 3 lines of trim like I did on the other snap leg. And then maybe we'll sew some crotches together and come one step closer to the birth of a pair of snap pants. You've seen it here first, because who makes snap pants? I have no... Well, I guess Adidas. Oh. Your call has been transferred to a non-urgent number. Please try your call later. Oh yeah, no, the money laundering one. It wasn't either Whitebird or the Cahoots. I do have questions about the needle exchange. Like, part of me completely gets it. But fuck, you can't fix one fill in the blank industrial complex right now when everything's bloated and okay, Phoenix. We need this. We're snappy and happy, damn it. We're snap happy, popping. So we're going to sew poppers. Hello, Jess. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing awesome. We're sewing snap pants today. We've got some stripes going up for these fancy things. I'm going to hand sew poppers in because okay, chat, just so I don't forget, I'm putting the pant leg behind me. Jess is welcoming software. Everybody's all the welcomes because chat, cross-pollination chat, awesome. Jess coming over to the Rumble side, super awesome. Diet Mountain Dew is my treat every once in a blue moon. It's this neon green color. I just love it. Just brings me back to middle school lunch. Diet Mountain Dew and a Nutty Buddy bar that I would take the layers apart and eat one by one to make it last longer. All right. This is like nostalgia. Welcome to Nostalgia Stitching with Phoenix. Oh, you're eating carrot cake. That's of course. There's it's in the name. There's carrots in there. Just like zucchini bread. If a vegetable is the first name in a dish, it automatically falls into the healthy category. 100% every time. You can fight me on it. And I'm gonna win. Oh man. Oh, that sounds good. I hope it's appropriate. It's got walnuts, but no raisins. Cause why? Oh, I should have. Okay. I was gonna collect rose hips, and I think that the roses are being. It doesn't matter. Everything's fine, Phoenix. We're making snap pants because they've been on my to make list since I do have a list somewhere that has 25 things that I thought I was going to make this year. Have I misplaced that list because Phoenix and pieces of paper for pleasure are problems? 100%. And I forgot where. Oh, right. One of those things since the beginning of the year, the end of last year, I've been dreaming about this fabric from my stash and tearaway pants. And the time is now. The stitches are sewing. And this fabric just reminds me of autumn and wearing soft blanket pants. Just sounds perfect. All right, get back to sewing, you silly, silly goose. All right. I'm going to do 2 rows. So I'm going to okay, Phoenix. I'm completely distracted by carrot cake. I do have to say. I'm going to have to buy carrots. So I do prefer a very, just barely sweetened cream cheese frosting. I don't like an overly sweet frosting. I think that's gross. Just like a little. Oh, that's what's going on. Also, my arm is pressing down and I'm pulling the fabric. Okay, try not to do that, Phoenix. It looks bad because you're fluffing it up. I think I'll have enough to piece together a little crop hoodie thing, especially if I insert some other fabrics, because I must have only gotten a yard of this, a yard and a half. Didn't have oodles left after cutting out the pants, but I've been dreaming about these pants, for at least a year now, so I think we've learned enough to flub our way through this project. And here we are. Did you sneak up on me? Are you hiding on me? I can't. Oh, the kids made it for your birthday. Happy birthday. It will take me weeks to eat it. You're the only one. Well, just put it in the freezer. Slice it up into little individual slices. Put it in wax paper and just put it in the freezer. Who said you have to eat it all at once now? And then when you're like, all right, that's what I do. I'm a big fan of forgetting about desserts in the freezer. That's usually where my fruitcake goes because I don't like to have the whole thing out at once. Bad for my waistline. Oh, what a big weekend for birthdays, because somebody else had a birthday on this weekend too. All right. Don't be spilling all the beanos, Phoenix. It also was how you put good. Right, it's always better. You always know there's a treat waiting for you if you need it. Oh, that's right. I've been touching stuff because I need to get some stuff needs to go. So I found a couple things that I can be sent off to smaller humans of things that Noni made, and send it off to some small humans. And it will be good. And a little pocketbook bag that I crocheted. So just some because making stuff. I need to thin the herd just a little bit. I need to do collections management. Why is this stitching shitty? Alright, Phoenix, just concentrate on sewing for a second because you are not not ready to ship out, sailor. What the actual fluff muffins am I doing? Got the crappiest stitches. Oh. Okay, you are totes adorbs over there. Is it? Oh, I'd open up the snacks, but he's so cute, and if I do it, then lest he leave and there's no cats left in here. There's the ribbon I was stitching off of. I think I got some. I can't remember. One secondhand store or another. Because I forget in the sewing world, there's all the fabric loyalists and like, oh, this, I only sew with this thread on this machine with this XYZ fabric that I get specially imported from who's what's its land. It's too complicated. I don't need that much tribalism in my art and craft. Secondhand free materials? Yes, please. What can we create out of trash at the circus today? Snap pants. And I'm going to keep saying snap pants because that's what we're making. I am going to remember to trim the ribbon, stitch back up, and I'm going to put that ribbon right where it was in front of me. So we had some questionable stitches, and just to make sure that my two sides generally look like they belong on the same body. Oh! Phoenix, that was what a segue in your brain from topics. I think it's because I saw Dink DeMoss's legs in my head getting into her van. So I guess she sued that Uber driver or whatever. Oh, Phoenix, should you go back and you assume that everybody knows who this individual, the Dink DeMoss, is. She is a rapper of the giant, rotund, morbidly obese size. I can't sugarcoat that one. Oh, Phoenix, the diabetes. Yeah. It's like I've never used one of these ride share things, but I guess you can select you can select whether you want like a little sedan or the big family deluxe who's or what's it's. And she probably should have asked for something that was gonna be more easily accommodate her stature, and got all grumpy about it, sued the driver. The driver's no longer allowed or quit or whatever from Uber, and she bought a van and a driver, which is probably wise because she can't safely fit behind a steering wheel. You can't sugarcoat facts sometimes, Phoenix. So heaven forbid you care about your car and its weight capacities, because... Alright, enough of that. Do we have anything else funny other than my head thinking about Tina Kotek's face? Everybody's favorite childhood Halloween. Let's narrow it down to cartoons, and I'm going to say one of my favorites is Heathcliff's. Mostly for the line, oh God, Phoenix, you're a fatty. Candy, 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 candy. Alright. That's my first contribution. So other Halloween cartoon favorites from the past, from the bygone days. Hey, little pooper duper. If you come to be a scourge again, Should it be a furtiny? Hopefully we don't run into any tornadoes. That would be terrible because I'm not ready for those catastrophe force storms. Oh, the puns are slow today. That's all right. We'll get there. You can't always be perfect. I don't know why I'm terrified to snow the snaps on. Of all the things, Corn Pop Classic Scooby-Doo is good for Halloween. Oh, that too. Yup. I put on for a few minutes, not cartoon, but the Three Stooges Halloween marathon yesterday. So I will probably be watching a little bit more once we. I don't know if that's my favorite not animated one, but yeah, Heathcliff, big fan of that one. What else is good? Yes, we've got a vote from Corn Pop for Scooby Doo. Where am I sewing? There we're. Now we are on to the white. Now my brain is trying to think what other ones were super fun. Oh, Peanuts Halloween Special is a good one too. Yes, Peanuts Anything is a good one. For Dove has as the alarm the Vince Guaraldi from the Christmas. After a while, that song stresses me out. But he's a big fan of Vince Guaraldi. Yeah, Peanuts Anything is good. Because I don't think, was there like an Inspector Gadget Halloween? If there was, I don't remember that. Because I did watch a fair amount of Inspector Gadget. Go go Gadget Arms. What other ones were there? Was there like He-Man and She-Ra Halloween ones? Because I remember some of these. Though if there was, they don't stand out in my brain the same way. But what else? Let's see here. What other ones were there, Phoenix? Don't raise your voice like that. That sounds really gross. No. I don't know where Freya Rupert is. I'm sure she's here somewhere. Oh no, I do know where she is. She's on her couch in the other room. Oops. Let's just drive straight lines, boys and girls, because machines don't like to drive backwards. They're only designed to have the rotating parts rotate in a particular direction for maximal performance. These pants are making me feel like a little kid right now. Oh, there was an Inspector Gadget episode called The Haunted Castle, says Corn Pop. All right. I knew chat's so smart. I'll just throw out ideas and chat fills me in. We accidentally learn shit. What do we think about how spooky it is with the drones in the EU that they were at the there were legitimate drones at the airport in the Netherlands, and then all the false drone things. Like, just about and last year we had the same thing in New Jersey, like just about a year ago. Is this predictive programming? What's going on? Are they prepping us? Is Three Eye Atlas really aliens and they're trying to just subtly suggest again that if you haven't set up your profile on the alien dating website, you should probably register alien lovers for you right now and get in on the ground floor. Yeah. What? No, everything's fine. Phoenix. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up in the ribbons of it all. Oh, hey, Pooper Duper. I know we somehow have managed to sell for almost 2 hours, and I've not opened up the concession stand yet. And I think I'm getting called out on it right now. Do you think I should? Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, if you don't really want it, right, meow. Okay. We'll do it, meow. We'll do it, meow way. Yeah, you think so? Should I move the chair over here so we can get a better look if Loki's gonna do his tricks? You ready, sweet boy? You ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for snacks? Is it snack time? Is it snack time? Let's all go to the snack stand. Let's all go to the snack stand. Let's all go to the snack stand and have ourselves a snack. You want a snack? Dude, no tricks for you? Oh! Okay. Thanks for singing a song. Good job, Loki. Will you sing again for us? All right, let me see. There's a high possibility that Loki's going to make me look bad and our tricks are going to be terrible, but we're going to see if Loki will do it. Hold on. Come on. Oh, so big, so strong. Come on, Loki, are you going to make me look bad? Come on. Do your trick. Show them how smart you are. Yeah. Loki. You clown. That's not how we do that trick. That's not how we do that trick. Come on. Don't make me look. You're making me look bad. Show. How many times can we do it? Can we do? Come on. There we go. You are so good. It is concessions time. 100%. Good job, Loki. There you are, Freya Proofers. There you are. All right, there's your snack. Okay, I'm back. Okay, a few more. Loki. Ow. So good. These cargo pants, oh my god, don't get me started. I really was wanting a pair of cargo pants, so that was good. And then there's certain things. These pockets are a crime to cargo pants, and I'm gonna have to make another pair. But at least I got a pair to start with. All right, boys. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna get back to sewing because these Phoenix.S pants are not gonna. They're not gonna decorate themselves. Okay, can I? All right. There we go. I don't need to be headless. The headless phoenix. Ooh. Oh, this headless horseman. Did Disney do that with Bert? Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. All right. Cat sessions have been had. There was not any first erections or pussy riots or meowtonies. Made it. Circus will survive another Sunday. Okay. There's where I was. I got lost. I got so excited giving snacks to cats. So I like it when Loki does not do me dirty. He knows how to go through the legs, and sometimes he adds extra to that trick, but all right. Back to sewing ribbon to snap pants. Oh, now I'm hungry. How is it that every time I'm always like well fed, and like after a while when you're streaming, you just get. Does streaming make everybody hungry, or is it just me? No matter what time my show is, what day of the week. Is it because I get anxious still? After all these years of performing, I still get like butterflies in my stomach. Oh, let's see here. Spooky song. Oh. Hush, hush, hush. Here comes the boogeyman. Who can say hello? I love that song. Henry Hall. Hush, hush, hush. Such a classic. Oh, the old-fashioned vaudeville 1920. They're all we used to have such good Halloween music. Not to say that we don't have. Well, I don't. Phoenix. Not everything sucks. Your stitching on these pants definitely is very sus, however. Oh, it's because I'm rushing. I need to slow down. Thanks for not doing me too dirty, Loki. I appreciate your participation in snack time. You want to come say hi a little closer? Here comes the sun. Oh, gross. Smoke tastes. I'm tasting campfire in my mouth and burning in my nose. Yay! Forest fires. They would just do land management. Oh, all the things. Is there a solution? Is everything? Do we just need to continue to make stuff, Phoenix? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. Don't forget how to do stuff. Whatever it is. I just saw a thing about trying to make sure that people think about shorthand because that is a dying language script. All these simple old-timey things. And then I just had a new not fear, but a new potential vector that should have been on my regard. It doesn't matter. Drones. All the little things. Alright, I am on the third. Oh, so this is the Fatty Pietro. Because I was not going to do. I thought about. No, Phoenix, we're doing 5 because Adidas has got their 3 and the Phoenix Adidas. We like 5 stripes because why stop at 3 when you can have 5? Duh. Also, circus, if they can't see you from the nosebleeds, you did not dress appropriately. Can we thread? There we Our presser foot was trying to jump ship. Don't do that, we need you. Where's the top? There we go. Yes, today's episode, snap pants. You're like, oh, awesome, Phoenix is doing snap pants. And then you come for the snaps. You stay for the attachment of the ribbons. Because adding the snaps is going to be about an hour of hand sewing snaps. I thought I would do that part by myself so that you don't have to sit here through the excitement that is that. And instead, I bring to you Phoenix sews straight lines for 3 hours. I'm getting distracted by the yard boy pruning my roses, and I'm like, oh, I had them growing like that for a reason, and I'm trying not to, I don't want to get pre-mad, because there's no, I'm not out there pruning the roses, so there's... I know everything's fine, but I'm like, but what if I don't like it? So there's no... I'm just going to continue to sew happy stitches, and we're not going to make up things in our head that don't exist. The stories in our brain are just paper bears. Because trying to call Russia a tiger, I mean, come on, it would have been paper bears, and the big talkie with the questionable choices are a choice. Oops. Oh, I'm doing a good job working on this peach. Maybe we'll see the end of a spool soon. I can only hope. Does anybody else get super excited? You're like, when the toothpaste tube is empty, you're like, oh, I squeezed out every last drop, or oh, the dish soap, oh, finally, it's fully empty, now I can get rid of it. Why is that so satisfying to use every last drop of something? Is that a Phoenix weird in the brain thing? It might be. I do have elastic for the waistband. Yeah, they're coming along. Oh, these are going to be the ultra best snap pants that Phoenix could have made for herself. Oh, good. I'm just about at the end of this fatty peach one, which means when I get back to the top, we will be halfway. Wow, we are in a little brain fritz where we're just going to repeat the same word because we don't have a stutter. We have CHAG transformation times. All right. There's so much left in here. I just want it gone, but I don't want to waste it, but I want it gone. All right, you are a weirdo, Phoenix. Thank you, everybody who's sticking along, working and lurking while Phoenix prattles like a teenager over snap pants. Slow down, kids. You don't need to race every stitch. Sometimes it pays to just not rush. Sometimes you gotta stop rushing and just pull this shit up a little bit. You can't always be the Polish steam engine. Alright. Enough with the jokes on my peoples. No, we're going to continue to make more jokes. We're sewing Gopnik clothes, so slav it up, boys and girls. Don't be a debil. No more. Don't suka. No more suka bliats. No Vadims in the bathhouse. Dude, couldn't you put your leg down? Nobody said you could stretch like that on camera, little man. Cats. They always are trying to put on the nighttime show in the middle of the afternoon. Oh well. Phoenix trying every last way to see how unappealing can we make our show to YouTube. Oh, but has anybody tried out these timestamps on Rumble yet? Oh my god, I'm curious. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. I just heard about this. So tell me your experiences. I'm curious. Corn Pop, cats are trying to test Rumble censorship policy. Yes, they are. Yup, I blame it on the pussies. They always are trying to test the limits. Clawing their way towards the edge to see how far they can get away with. How much they can get away with. It wasn't me this time. I'm not sewing in my underwear today. How dare I? Maybe next week. We'll get back to that. Yeah, I'm curious, except I could also see a need for... I'm not going to remember all the time. Oh, we'll figure it out. There's some stuff... Phoenix, stop blabbering. You are barely a competent seamstress, let alone pretend hostess of a circus. I was impressed, though, that I got 3 flashes yesterday. with my golden balls. Do I need to stand up and try it again? Is this... All right, so I have stripe on one side and stripes on two sides. All right, 2 more stripes per side. And then I'll think about what I have to do next. I know there's something that's going to be next. I guess I could put on one of the popping tins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. All right, I was just counting how many snaps I had, remembering that mental math, we can still do some because what else is my list of shenanigans? I still have questions about Palantir. There's some stuff I hear about and different things, but I don't have enough. Does anybody else ever get frustrated when you have questions, but you don't know enough to be able to ask the right question? Or maybe Phoenix, you'll see what happens when you go outside. Don't worry about the outside right now because you're sewing inside. Brain completely distracted. All right, so I'm going to repeat the ecru, eggshell, whatever you call this shade of white. And rinse and repeat. Could I have chosen something other than black for top stitch? Absolutely. Why did I choose black? It's the one I decided on. Why? Because I felt like it. So there's no good rhyme or reason. Just why not add more high contrast to your track pants so that your opponents, the opposing team, they know you're coming with these amazing Phoenix Dottie-Das warm-up pants. And also super easy. You won't muck up your costume by having to move that waistband over that extra piece. You just tear them off and jump on stage. Phoenix, if only you made real things and not just fake commercials for things. Maybe one of these days. Alright, what's next? What else do we have in my brain? Because favorite Halloween candy, everybody's got their own, and that's so tribal. What? Ooh, who's gonna carve a pumpkin this year? And if you're carving a pumpkin, what do you think you're gonna carve? Are you simple with just the butcher knife and hacking it in there? Are you using one of the fancy pumpkin templates that you stamp and cut and carve and are there for 5 gajillion hours, making the perfect little slices into the and hope praying to the pumpkin gods you don't punch out a section that you needed. I always say I'm gonna carve a pumpkin and then it just never happens. I enjoyed making the fancy ones, but I don't know yet. Are pumpkins expensive? Is your state trying to say that pumpkin patches and corn mazes are agro-tourism, and that means you're not spending enough time growing stuff on your farm because you're spending too much time in the tourism part of that agro-tourism? Or is that just Oregon. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this. Oh, crap, Phoenix, don't get mad. Happy stitches. Happy stitches. Happy little stitches. These are going to be your favoriteest tearaway pants. No, I wasn't like I don't think it doesn't matter. If I did, I don't have them anymore, and I can't bring back every garment of clothing I ever owned that, or thought that I'd owned. Oh, I guess this color is ivory. It says on the label. How fancy. No, he's just got his head smushed up against one of the other sewing machines. I was going to say the other sewing machine, but that might give the false impression that there's only two. That would be a lie. We don't count sewing machines around here. Though I did see one nestled away inside of an old suitcase last weekend. I was more intrigued by the suitcase, and then I opened it up and was like, oh, hello there. But it was an electric one, and I've got plenty. I prefer my sewing machines apocalypse proof. Those stinking EMP's gonna take out my sewing machine. Not like those poor people with the sewing machines with the USB ports and the Wi-Fi and this, that, and the other thing. Like, I get it. I'm glad you're sewing, but it's fine, Phoenix. They get to spend their money and make their own choices. At least they're sewing, and you should be excited for that. Okay. All right. I am. I'm just glad you're making shit. Keep up the good work, boys and girls. The power is in your hands, quite literally. Oh man, just one more stripe on this side, two more stripes on the other side. Then we're done with the striping. All right, since chat's being so chatty, what was your favorite Halloween costume from childhood? Do you have one? Was your mom a costume maker? Did you glue your own, or was it old bed sheets and shears? What was mine? I don't know. Gypsy was always the fun one. But is that racist? Are we not supposed to dress up as like fortune-telling gypsies anymore? Is that off limits these days? I can't keep up. I can't keep track. All right, one more peachy keeny one. Corn Pop. 1 year, your sister went as a mummy wrapped in toilet paper, and it rained. Oh no! She melted. What a good idea, but oh man, what timing. Oh, back in the day where you could waste that much toilet paper, pre-pandemics, pre-toilet paper hoarding. That's oh man. No, that's not there's the one I'm looking for. Oh, all that like wet goopy toilet paper to have to peel off. Oh, that oh man. Or would it have been poo? Oh, we're forcing it too much, Phoenix. The jokes aren't coming organically right now. Oh man. That's good. I can't think of anything awesome like that. Jess, when your mom was in high school, she made a honeybee costume that you loved wearing it. Oh, that's fun. Wow, so you had a old what a special. That sounds fun. Costume she made for herself when she was in high school, and then you got to wear it afterwards. I've never thought about heirloom Halloween costumes before. That sounds a treat. Why even stitching? Let's try this again. I think my mom one year made a pumpkin. My mom wasn't a big. I think the only time I can actually remember her sewing for us when we were really little was Halloween costumes. Because you used to be able to just get them from Joanne, like everything, it was all printed out on the fabric and you cut out the seam allowance and you just whipped it up together. I remember her doing one of those. Also, they used to have, did anybody make those ducks, the geese that came in a set of 3? Because when like shabby chic geese were the thing in the 80s and early 90s. Oh, the ducks. Yeah, pumpkins. I think we bought. I can't remember. Oh, man, Phoenix, you're getting old. Last century was so long ago. I can't remember. I'm having the early onset that can't remember a fluffin' thing. That silly crafts. I can't take it. No, sir. Not interested. I am really interested in these pants, though. I can't wait to wear these. Which also means I'm going to need to sit my fanny down to sew the snaps on because you know who could see themselves being lazy and just like safety pinning these clothes so I could wear them on stream on Wednesday? Yeah, this kid, I would perform trickery and not have them completely finished. So I'm going to try to hold myself to like actually sewing the snaps on because snap pants without pants don't even close. So that would be hard. That's so sweet, Jess. Yes, you had a costume made from a panel. It was a pumpkin for years, right? Those things did happen. Oops, and we're driving backwards. Because there used to be all sorts of like little home deco things, like pillows, that you would just buy it all printed and then just stitch it together. Back in the olden days. Next, pay attention. You're getting home stretch, not paying attentionness again, which is always the lesson to slow down and pay more attention. Because sewing sometimes is like driving. Accidents happen closest to home, or at the very end or very beginning of your project. You're just not paying attention. Or you just haven't gotten into the groove of it yet. So I'll probably just evenly space the snappers onto the fold over side, stitch them on. I might, and yeah, I'll just stitch I might just stitch the top and the bottom down to hold it and then leave the inside flappy open. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I should fold it over and see where it lands, but it doesn't matter right now because I gotta sew the poppers on. Poppers makes much more sense because if you add too much pressure, they just pop back open again. Anybody have any tricks for getting the ones with the tool that you snap in there to getting them to work quite right? Is it just me that's a failure and ruins her fabric trying to put those snappies in? It might be, but ugh. That's fine. We'll sew them on because then it's easier to replace if something happens versus the ones that you cramp in there with the tool. If once it pulls out, it's just not as easy to fix. All right. We have our 5 stripes. The snaps will be stitched onto this brown length where my left hand is, and then I'm just going to stitch the bottom closed. Oh yeah. Because it's folded. Yep. I might just take a couple of like big stitches to whip stitch it. Yeah. All right. You sound like a weirdo. I'm so excited by snap pants. Because there's no way I could have bought amazing snap pants in this colorway with this soft fabric. If you want it, most of the time I just need to do it myself because the number of times I thought that I would just go to the store and buy something thinking that I had something very particular that didn't seem very complicated, and does Phoenix's mind machinations exist in the real world? Not really. Thank goodness I got hands that do shit. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited for these pants. Did I say that again? Did I say how excited I am? Phoenix, yes, you're kind of like a broken record. You are like the parrot who pontificated to putrefaction. Putrefaction, Polly. Oh yeah, so I've got the 2 more left on the other side. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll mix it up. I'll sew those last 2 by myself. Let's sew some crotch seams together. So this will actually look like a bifurcated garment instead of 2 random pieces that don't quite look like a leg. Let's see here. Oh, we'll do flat fold seams because why not exploit another opportunity to add trim in places that we don't really need to say, please look at me here. But are we going to do it right now? Yep. Yes, we are. Jess, are those pants? Yes. Yes, these are pants that are going to tear away. We're going to sew snaps on. 100%. Yep. Just like the olden days. That is the foot. I'm going to sew the crotch seams together next. And here's the side that is going to have the poppers on that we can go and so it's going to be so satisfying. It better work. So I'm going to sew wrong sides together, right sides out, because then I'm going to open it flat, stitch it down, and then add some ribbon. Oh, this is exciting for you. Right? The circus does athleisure. I'm super excited too. I keep trying to recall did Phoenix own a pair? I don't know. You want to make a onesie. I've done that. I have. I love 100. I love the idea of jumpsuits and onesies. I hate having to undo all of my clothes so I can go to the toilet. So I just need to stop making them because I need a matching two-piece. Speaking of, do I need to? Really soon. Okay. Let me make this look more like a pair of pants because we've done 2.5 hours of ribbon sewing. So I will take a break from that, give you all something to just switch up what we're stitching real quick likes here because I can do those last 2 rows by myself. Now if you do, just need to make sure that we've got our sides lined up. All right, so here's the top of the waistband is in my left hand. The center crotch section is here at the right. So I'm going to set that aside. Maybe I just need to make one for lounging around that's got like a union, more like the Union Jack suit that's got the flaps. But I wish I loved them. I do love the notion of them. But yeah, actually thinking about that, I've got my dinosaur one that I have that's got the zip, and I was thinking I was going to rip out the zipper and just stitch it, cut it in half so it's a top and a bottom. So I enjoy it again. All right, I need to think carefully. This has to be this outside. Did I? No, Phoenix, it's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out at the end. I was worried that I've got my stripes one on the wrong side, that they're on 2 different sides. It doesn't matter. There's going to be stripes. I will make sure that they're visible. And okay, I said wrong sides together. So I'm starting the top waist, pin, other side, center front, pin, center back, pin where the crotch needs to meet up in the center, and then just stitch around the U shape that needs to be sewn. There. See this U. This is what we're sewing. U in here where my head is. Why am I confused? My brain is farting out right now. Oh, Mountain Dew mayhem, madness, maniacal. All right, so we'll put the pin in the center crotch because I know that I'm making it more complicated than it needs to. I should have just like walked my fingers around where I needed to stow rather than like hold everything up and think like, oh, magically, the pieces will just pin themselves together. Nope, you have to do that, Phoenix. Perfect. Everything lined up the way it was supposed to. So I'm going to stitch around this U and then let's use more of this big fatty peach one to cover up the seam because it will be on the outside. That's just an excuse to add more trim. Put your seams on the outside, add more decorations. You think you messed up your project? Just add more decorations. Nobody's going to look past how beautiful that ribbon, that lace. Just throw all of it. Okay. We're getting a little bit heavy here, so I'm just throwing it over my shoulder like a continental soldier because my legs hang low. Hey, sweet boy. What are you doing? HR fluff and stuff? What's up, Loki? Yes, now they will almost look like pants, except that the sides don't close yet, but they will. Hey, Freya Froofers. You want to come and say hello? The cat, who your only job is to show up, and you are terrible at that also. Alright. Yeah, once I finish these pants, I don't know what's next up on my clothing for me make list. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Probably some easy things. Because I need to spend most of my big project brain getting this necklace done. I should impose a Thanksgiving deadline for that to be in the post and shipped list. It doesn't make it to where it needs to because of an apocalypse, so I just want her to have it. So the sooner the better, and if I know it's going to take me like 40-ish hours, I need to get started because there's that thing called a day job. Alright, enough complaining. Let's not drive backwards and fluff up your stitches. Alright, Phoenix. Slow down and pay attention. You're getting so excited because these pants are going to be so comfortable. So I can just open this over and do some more stitching. Do you want to do like an animal onesie with like a hood and a tail, something like super fancy, or just like boiler suit? I love those industrial things. All right. Let's see here. So, there's the front. Here's the top with the decorations, and then somehow back down here. Ah, yes. These pants are kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. There we go. And now we have the birth of pants. They just need snaps sewn on. Are there some funny business and funny things? Yes. Do I need to talk about them right now? No, because they're going to be awesome and comfortable, and that's all you need to know. What I'm going to do next is stitch on top. I think I'm going to stitch everything down, then I can start applying trim because these pants are going to get a lot of love and attention, so we might as well make sure that we don't rip out our no ripping out crotch seams. No animals. Yeah, I didn't peg you for a furry, Jess. I couldn't see that being your style. Yep, just a nice basic warm and cozy thing. Feet or no feet? That is the question, really. I think actually, if you haven't done one before, I would skip the feet. Because the worst thing would be for the legs to be too short and then it to not work. All right, I'm just going to carefully top stitch this open. Nope, we're doing it closed, and then I'm going to sew ribbon on top of this and just more pretties. More precious. Hello, horror. Welcome. I hope you're as spectacular as can be, because I'm worried about you guys up north. We're sewing snap pants today. I am bringing back the 90s. I hope you're good. It's such a treat to see you around. Worried what? Oh, well, I heard that in Canada, in British Columbia, the workers for the alcohol board are on strike, so they're rationing six-pack. I guess in British Columbia they're rationing alcohol, and the postal strike, and then I guess the clown carny, but just the same old disasters, different country. I mean, worried is not. I don't know, maybe AI Atlas is going to come to Canada first, and you guys are going to get the alien dating site better. Oh, no. Is there beef between Corn Pop and Horn? No beef. No poppin' corns. Government workers being government workers. Yeah, seriously. What are you doing, Loki? What are you doing? Why don't you come over here and stop making a mess in my stuff? Yeah, the government bloat is real. Oregon last year, I think, did I say this already? Private industry jobs left the state. Where did they create jobs? In the government, because heaven forbid government ever get smaller. Oh, it's so yucky. Corn Pop, if there is, I'm the last to know. Okay. I'm like, I hope not. It's like, you guys play nice down there in the chat. So I try to stay. I don't have the energy if people are being funny. Okay, then I'm just gonna forget I mentioned it. It was fake news. Because you two can do nothing wrong. Yeah, and then ostriches from the farm in BC. Horror. Corn Pop was also the last in school. Oh, no. Oh. You silly geezers, silly ganders. Yes, welcome to Oregon, where what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. Would you like your wordsmithing with a side of gaslighting? You've got that too. Ugh, gross. Okay, I've top stitched, folded everything. Oh, I need to stuff under my foot better. Corn Pops, see all of the flack I take despite being so delightful. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, Corn Pop. I know. Software works so hard to summon you. And this is what happens. Damn it. We'll try to be more punny. Our jokes are a little sketchy today. We've been coming apart at the seams because snap pants. Snap is the word, is the word, is the word now. The word, I can feel it. I got snap, I got pants, I hope these fit. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap pants! Let's sew some ribbon now. Alright, so what did I just... Let me move the thingy-majiggy. Software. Your round shape should help him with that. Exactly. And all the sacred summoning spells. There's the front or center, and then there's the inside, and then here's where the front and the back. Let's see here. Nope, that's a leg. Where's my butt? My butt. My groin be sore. Pants. Now I'm just gonna bring some more orientation over that crotch seam because there's ribbon everywhere. Why not throw more ribbon at it? Oh, you ate corn pops for breakfast. I haven't had corn pops in a really long time. I thought you were on the keto diet, or did you give that up for a while? Or are you just picking on corn pop now? Software cook, gotta roll with the punches. Yes, corn pop software. My round shape should help with that. Yes, as well as the summoning emote, because it's a joke. Horror, you're in shape too. Circles are shapes. Exactly. I prefer my shape hourglass, but that is a me thing, and circle is a shape. All right, let's trim some of these loose threads so that we don't invite disaster to our house. And we're just going to cover that line up with the same peach that I used on the other section. So again, like I did last week, we're going to stitch just close to the edge. And then again, 2 passes. I know, I miss going to like Hess's department store and having to walk around so that we can go to the back corner to look for the Husky section because, yep, I got to shop at the Husky section also. I can't lie. Corn Pop Horror Stream has consumed my brethren. One of us. Freaks, such a good movie. I feel like that line's been co-opted to a more modern movie, but the one with the from the circus sideshow, the carnival movie from the 20s. So good. So good. And they were actual real carnival sideshow people in the movie. Well worth it. All the emotes. Yup. Your girl went crazy. But I realize there's still some empty places, so stay tuned. We will find more fun emotes. Maybe I'll take a snip and clip of me sewing and have real Phoenix emotes, but I'll have to see if Phoenix is smart enough to be able to pull that one off. They're such talented emotes. They're such talented people. I'm so fortunate that they come. Why do you guys? Thanks for coming to spend time at this little circus disaster. Making me trip over my words again. I get so verklempt for y'all. You are a sewing talent. I try to do better than last time. Oh, you guys make me blush. Thanks for showing up to this little disaster. Your chat is kind of toxic though. When it happens, my chat is I've got the best workers and lurkers, really. People don't come here for the chat. People just come to work and lurk, and Phoenix considers that one of the true talents of a good channel, that if you want to chat, you can, but that I can just prattle along in the background while you do whatever it is you need to do touches me greatly. It just touches me up. No, Phoenix, we're not gonna do the divinals right now. When I think about you, it just makes me stitch myself. No, we are not doing that show right now. Because I keep joking about wanting to learn fun stuff. I don't think I'm brave enough, even though through people I could probably talk to people who really are sword swallowers. But one of the piercing I could stick needles through my stretchy skin. But that would definitely, I couldn't do that live because I couldn't check in with chat and do that. There's some acts I have in my head that they either have to be pre-records or I need somebody else to do the backstage stuff because I know that I can't do everything all the time. Snap hands! We are snapping it together. Snap, crackle, pop. Corn Pop did nothing wrong. Horror's being a horror, but I miss you, horror, when you're not around. And I do honestly miss the game show. I know that you've got other stuff going on, but it was helpful because we did sing "Let's All Go to the Snack Stand" when it was time for the cats for me to open up the concession stand. So I think about that clip from your intermissions. Snap, crackle, poop. Yeah, we do that too. Snap, crackle. There goes my femur. Ooh, that kind of sounds doomy and gloomy. They're almost closer to using up this peachy keen one. And there is our center crotchal ornamentation. Because we got stuff up the leg. We should be... Now, I think we'll... Phoenix, add more shit to it. Maybe we'll just do one line to go up the middle. Would it be... Because 5 seems to... I don't need to draw that much attention to my center waist section. Wearing pants as a funny... Okay. All right, we're closing in. I don't know how many more seams I've got in me. We might be. It seems to be that we've sewn quite a bit of trim down. Oh, maybe I can do the last two. And then all that will be left is the snaps, and to just make sure I like how the leg and waist are finished. But I can't really do that until the snaps are on, so we are seeming our way a little bit closer to a natural conclusion, but we're not quite there yet. You're still stuck with me for a little bit longer. I'm not ready to go into dock this ship show yet. I got at least 4 more seams left. Yeah, we can do this. We got this. Yeah, so either on Wednesday I will finish this, or I'll finish this quietly by myself and we'll wear these snap pants on Wednesday. Or is it better if we... maybe I'll save them till Sunday. Yeah, we'll make the clothes on Sunday. We'll wear the clothes on Sundays. Because Wednesdays I know people are... as if we think our weekend shows for workers and lurkers. Then there's Wednesdays. All right, center crotch ribbon stitched 5, 3. Okay, let's make it 4 and then 5. Yes, I was talking about numbers of ribbons. I'm ultra best at counting ribbon strips. All right, white ribbon next to peach fatty ribbon. Check. Oh, I need to make sure I grab some figs off the tree tomorrow. Okay, random thoughts from Phoenix's head. Don't forget the figs. They're ripe and not need to go into your mouth. Oops, don't touch me there. My pant leg was rubbing against my treadle belt. It just sounded that brushy sound. All right, I'm getting lost in my pants. I don't know if I can unsnap myself to free me from my troubles. Okay. Yep, the next part really is going to be snap stowing, which is going to be super exciting. I will definitely do most of that myself just so that I can show it, because we don't actually come here to learn anything, but I will save one snap to show how to do it. Maybe I'll do one live, and is Phoenix going to pre-record snap sewing? Maybe I will do that as a little standalone thingy. Or I'll just figure out how to use the timestamps. Phoenix, why work harder than you have to? Okay. I'm so glad I did. Every time I thought about the number of ribbons to sew, I just keep adding more. Very pleased with that choice. Because look at, aren't those... Phoenix, you've got the fanciest snap pants you could have made yourself. Nope, that's not true. I could glue rhinestones on. Nope, we're saving those for pasties. Phoenix, are you going to grindstone pasties on your channel? Yeah, I've been threatening for 3 years now and I haven't done it. So maybe I should stop threatening and actually do them. Mostly so I can pin them onto here with long tassels so we can practice tassel. Oh, Phoenix. You shouldn't pantomime tassel twirling. Too late. Alright. It's a good thing I'm here. It's a good thing I exist to embarrass myself like this. No, I'm not embarrassed. I chose this chaos. Oh, that's right. This is my circus, and those are my cats. Phoenix, you better hope there's not a line at the little clown's room when you're done with this. Alright. I was going to try to tell myself, oh, I'm just going to do one row. But Phoenix, you've done 2 for every single other thing. You can't change it now. Right now, you're in the home stretch, which means you're committed to this chaos. Phoenix, now that you've made these pants, you're going to have to make a video to upload of you having something underneath and then whipping your pants off. All right. I'll see what I can do. All right, your jokes are falling flat, Phoenix. You, I think, are going to get to the end of this one, and then you're probably going to call the show because we just about made it to a 3-hour show, which is super long, and my fanny's going numb. So it seems we are getting close to docking this little ship show. You guys are great. I appreciate all of you for hanging around, listening, putting us in the corner, in the background. Will you work on other things? There'll be more clowning around. Also something on Wednesday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. What will it be? I do not know yet. It's not Wednesday or Tuesday night, so I don't have to know. I do know Saturday we are stitching a bat because I got through the cat yesterday, but I did not get to the bat or the seeker. Nope. The extra motif of the witch's boot. So I've got 2 things. Maybe we'll do artwork. Software, no toxic, only circus dance. Right. Yep, no toxic stitches, no toxic sludge. We're simply the best circus disaster you could ever want. Alright, I am at just about the end. We're closing in. I see the port. We're getting ready to dock. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. We've reached our port of call. Snap Pants Paradise is going to be dancing its way. I'm getting confused. I'm getting lost in my pants pieces. There we go. Yep, ornaments just down the middle and down the sides. A little bit more, but you guys have been great. I can't blabber on anymore. I really, truly, actually do thank you all from the bottom of my dark black heart for sticking around with us at the little circus show that could. You guys are awesome. I hope you've made some good stuff. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today. Don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. I know all the emotes. We found them. All the dance. Oh yes, my dancing skeletons. I love these dance. All right, boys and girls. I'm not going to have any more super long goodbyes. You guys are great. TTFN. I'll be back on Wednesday. Make stuff, do stuff. Phoenix, you said no long goodbyes. All right, I'm going to hit the end show button. All right. Thank you, Corn Pop. Thank you, Poppington. Thank you, Synthtrax. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Software Cook. Thank you, Horror. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, chat, who I knew I can thank you because I saw you chat. Thanks for all you workers and lurkers who are just there hanging out. All right, I'm going to hit the go end button. You guys are great. I'll talk to you on Wednesday. All right, bye.